Eh? Hey guys, what's up? 200 points away from Diamond 2. Maybe today's the day. What was I thinking? Oh yeah, I almost, bro. I was like 20 points away from Diamond 2 yesterday. Wild. But yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there today, hopefully. If my teammates are good. If my teammates are better than yesterday, then Diamond 2 should be easy. But we'll just have to see. You will just have to see. Hey, I'm gonna hit it. Have any of my Amazon orders shipped yet? Oh.
Let's go for a ride.
Can you just stay connected, headset? What? Why do you keep reconnecting to my freaking phone?
Come on, we got work to do.
I got these, cause my hair is getting pretty long. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of been getting in the way of my face while streaming and doing push-ups and all that. So I did buy some Demon Slayer themed hair ties. And my thought is I'm gonna split it, right? I'm gonna split it to two clumps, I guess, on the side. I don't know what you call them. And I'm gonna put a water and a fire one on each side, right? So it's like Tanjiro. If you watch Demon Slayer, you know. And then there's also a Tanjiro, a black and white, like a checkerboard pattern looking one. And I was thinking, I'm gonna grab these, pull them back here, and tie it with that. And yeah. So it's gonna be like Tanjiro themed. It's gonna be a Tanjiro themed hairstyle. And I don't know, I might have to grow it out a little longer. I did try pulling like my, I don't know, what do you call this part of your hair? The bangs I had to push sideways, my bangs. I'm waiting till they grow a little longer. I don't think they're long enough to be able to pull back. But we'll just have to see how it looks. I might not do it. I might change the hairstyle, but my hair is getting too long. So I'm gonna do something with it. I'm not gonna cut it yet. It's still growing. It's not like it's bothering me. It's only when I'm doing like push-ups and stuff, you know? I, eh. Like if I wasn't streaming, I probably wouldn't be wearing them. So, yeah. Cool thing though, dude, if you don't stop reconnecting to my freaking phone, dude, just connect once. What is the problem? Do I gotta turn it on and off? You want me to turn it on and off? Little baby go. Headset you can't turn off the first time need to be turned on and off so you can connect to the phone correctly. Aw, you only like a few months old headset. Do I need to start babying you since you don't know how to work? Oh, I hate this headset. Don't buy this headset. It's trash. The hardware might be good, but the software is dog. But I'm also getting this, if you can see it. I don't know, you probably can't. Maybe if I turn down the brightness? It's called a Teraminx. If you want to look it up, Teraminx. Teraminx. It's like this. If you can see that, it has, as you can see, it's got 5 on each edge, right? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces on each edge. So it's a 5 by 5. This is a 5 by 5. This is a 5 by 5. This is a 5 by 5. Technically, this is a 5 by 5. For uh megamixes, gigamixes, megamix. For megamixes, this is a 5 by 5 because this is called a gigamix, right? What I'm getting is a 7 by 7, also known as a Teraminx. And yeah, it's gonna take a lot longer to solve than this. And I might actually just start solving it every stream. I don't think it's like I don't get much enjoyment from solving these cubes because obviously I know how to solve them. Right? It's not like it's a surprise. When I solve it, all of a sudden I get this rush of adrenaline because I solved it. No, I already knew I was going to solve it. But the act of solving it, now that's what gets me, bro. That's what gets me going. The act of solving it. So the longer I can spend, like, trying to solve something, the better. And I do think I prefer these, dodecahedron shaped cubes, these 12-sided cubes, over the, cube shape puzzles, cubes. Um, because I like I like the more colors. I feel like it is more different. It's like I don't know. I guess you'd have to know how to solve them and solve them to really understand the difference between a dodecahedron style puzzle and a cube styled puzzle. Yeah, but yeah, that's what I'm getting. So, and it only cost. It's currently unavailable. Good thing I got it. I don't even. Well, how much was it? It was like $70 maybe. It's cheaper than some of these other ones. Can I view how much it costs? 66, $67. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I'll take it. I remember those cubes before. They didn't even mass produce those cubes. What I'm gonna get pretty nice. Not gonna lie, they didn't have stickerless Terramixes a few years ago. Now they do. Shoot, they didn't used to have magnetic Gigaminxes. They didn't even have magnetic cubes a few years ago, and now they're making every single puzzle magnetic. Every turning puzzle magnetic. And hey, let me tell you what, the magnets are different. This 7x7 I have is magnetic. And oh boy, do I love it, dude. Like, especially so when you're like solving it like a 3x3, that's when the magnets help most. They keep it in line. Also when you're not so much when you're solving the centers, because how you solve these cubes, if you did not know, you solve the center, the inside square, the inner square, everything except for the edges and corners. You solve all of this on each side first, right? And then you match up the edges, the edge pieces, so you can form matching edges. You do that, and then it'll end up looking something like this when you're done. And then it's just a 3x3. And as long as you know how to solve a 3x3, you can solve any of these. The dodecahedron cubes solution is a little different. I mean, you still solve all the centers and then the edges, but it's not like solving 3x3. The algorithms are a little different. But yeah, I mean, it's not that hard to solve these, which I like. Maybe for me it's not that hard. I'm not gonna act like trying to remember algorithms and stuff is easy. But when you've been solving these for like 10 plus years, yeah, it's kinda easy. I don't even like think about the algorithms really. It's all muscle memory at this point. Although I do know the algorithms. I understand what they're doing, and if you do that, then it becomes even easier. Because once you've understand something, once you've understood why you're doing something, you don't really have to think about it. You know? I mean, that even goes for things that aren't true, you know? If only that wasn't true. If only it wasn't that easy to get people to listen to you. All you gotta do is repeat the same thing 50,000 times, and as long as people believe it, they'll think it's true forever just because you said it a lot. They won't question you when data comes back that determines what you said is false. Just, I mean, there's so many examples of how easy it is to manipulate people, but people act like they can't be manipulated. Yeah, suck my D. Get that BS out of here with that lying bullshit. But yeah. So I'm gonna get in that cube soon. I'm gonna be solving that some streams, maybe every stream. I don't know. If I can even solve it, what if it takes me longer than 8 hours to solve it? That'd be wild. Wild. The cow. The cow. And now it is time for me to be quiet and silent for however many hours until I start having something else to talk about. Enjoy the gameplay, because I know I am.
Shield here. Level 2. Watch out, darlings. Body nearby. Got a hop up here. Spotted a wee hooligan. Numpty spotted.
Rip.
Firing. Pick me up deployed. I'm spotted. Taking fire. Enemy shield.
Being shot at.
Reloading. Recharging my shields.
Reloading.
Got another squad. Arm up.
The shield's recharging.
Rings around the corner, and we've got 30 seconds.
Let's go there. They're shooting at me.
Come on. Say hello. Just
Oh, no. I'm down. Oh,
Don't matter who you are back in the world. You're in my house now.
Hey now. Enemies drop down near me.
Numpty in our orbit.
Say one. We're all inside this. Hey now. Enemies drop down near me. New kill leader. Eyes out for him. Like a care package is coming in. Big things in the
My team don't win it. How you do a 1.1 million damage? You only got 2.5k kills. Heck. That means it takes me about 2,000 damage to get a kill. No, 1,000. That's not bad. Although I have placed top 5 more than they placed top 3. Don't know how many games they've played though. Probably less. I'll just say I've placed top 5 like 500 times. And I've played like 4,000 matches. Oh man. I play these games too much. Honestly, I put more time into Overwatch than this game. Overwatch, one stack of hits, and I know how ranking should work, so. Yeah. I've learned, bruh. I'm watching playing a majority multiplayer games for the past decade. I will have to say the best way to make ranked work is to mix every class together. Maybe separate into 2 different, you know, pools. A pool with the lower class ranks, and a pool with the higher class ranks. But still mix them up. Don't be like trying to match people up with the same ranks on each team as if there's that many people of such close and same skill level all playing at the same time. Just mix people up and try to match people up on opposite teams. That's all you gotta do. Doesn't matter about rank, right? Somebody can have high skill and be ranking up, and they will be the same as somebody that's already at that rank and has been at that rank, you know? The person that has been ranking up and has higher skill is probably gonna be better, right? I don't know. Unless they've reached the rank they belong in. What a great way to test it, by matching them up against somebody who's been in that rank. Just my opinion, just the way I would set up ranking. But I mean, you know, just match people up into similar ranks. Not everybody on both teams gotta be the same rank. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying on each team, you gotta match up. If there's a diamond on one team, there's gotta be a diamond on the other. And I'm not saying that both diamonds have to have the same MMR, whatever you want to call it. They're like, you know, imaginary, hidden point system given to people depending on how good they've been doing. Those don't have to match for the teammates of same rank. But I think overall, both teams, if it's a team-based game, their MMR should be around the same average. Okay? Yeah. That's how I feel like rank should work. Maybe that's not the best way. That's the way I would try out though. If having
Optics here. Barrel
same
stabilizer
ranks
here.
with
Leather too.
different MMRs messes things up. Maybe try to keep their MMRs similar. Between the players that have the same rank. But there's no reason why
This way. Let's go.
teams should have to be made of players all the same rank. Because then the whole game is just the same rank. What are you testing at? What you should be testing is if, like, so say you do throw
No romp with you. An enemy landed near me.
metal
Watch
of the
yourself.
same matches. What you're testing is a team with 2 golds and 3 diamonds. Maybe one of those golds makes up for the diamonds. Maybe plays at plat level, maybe diamond level. And now, guess what? If their team wins now, you know that that team deserves to rank up. At least one player on that team deserves to rank up. You determine that. If the other people on the team didn't deserve to rank up, then that gold player that did better should be the only person to win the next match. Unless, you know, you're an idiot and don't know how to matchmake and put the same team together again for some reason. Something stupid happened in Overwatch. I don't know why 5 people would be put in the same team back-to-back matches. But I have gotten the same teammate in Overwatch 4 matches in a row. Actually, the first time they were on my team. The second time, they were on the other team. And then they were on the other team again. And then again. I don't know what I did, or what the skill of the MMRs looked like, why I was getting matched up against the same dude 3 times in a row after getting teamed up with him. Hey, Overwatch be crazy sometimes. I don't know what to say. Yeah, we ain't winning this, but second place, first match? Second place, first match, bro. That's not much I did. That must be how much I didn't win here.
Family, not the problem.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll I'll take it. Second place. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. How much is that? 120? 102, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. 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 Pretty amazing. Man, let me tell you what, they keep dropping the price of AMC shares. If they drop it to $5, I'm buying 10 shares. Plain and simple. I bought 24 shares on Tuesday when the price went down to $6. Now I got 50 shares of AMC. And I don't think, I mean, this is not financial advice. I'm not telling you to buy AMC shares. But I don't think AMC is going to go bankrupt. I don't think it's, as a company, it's the largest movie theater chain in the world. And right now in the stock market, the company is valued at less than $1 billion. Huh? Movie theaters made $33 billion worldwide last year. AMC has been making $1 billion in revenue every quarter this whole year. And you're telling me the company should be valued less than $1 billion just because it's got, well, I mean, I'm not going to say just because it's got, but it does have like $4 billion in debt due in 2 years. So it does have a chance to go bankrupt, you know? Hey, I'll say it. It does have a chance to go bankrupt. But, I believe in the company. They have paid off, like, they used to have $5 billion. And they probably paid off $1 billion the past year. They've invested money into new revenue streams. That took away some from potential money to go towards paying off debt. But now for the next 2 years, they got those revenue streams. They'll be bringing in, you know, an extra 100 million or so a year. Not just 100 million, but like hundreds of millions a year extra. So maybe they get an extra billion off the 2 years now.
We're in this together. Remember that.
All that rap meta is not working. Sure it ain't. But yeah, I mean, and then the thing is too, AMC doesn't even have to pay off all that debt. Sure, the rates are at 5% today, so right now would probably not be the best time to refinance debt. But they got 2 years. In 2 years, maybe AMC pays off 2 to 3 billion of that debt. They got $1 billion or 2 billion left over that they couldn't pay in 2 years. Rates are at like what? Let's say they're at like 2% now. Yeah, refinance that debt. They'll make that billion or two in however long they got to pay off that debt at that point. They got new revenue streams. They're selling popcorn in stores. They're selling candy in theaters that's AMC branded. Cut out the middleman. You know? And also, movies are back. Every theater was closed for like 2 years while they still had that debt. They've been missing out on paying it off. They're missing out on paying it. AMC is a different company now than it was pre-pandemic. And they got distribution. They got distribution. They were the distributor of the Taylor Swift concert movie. They were the distributor of the Beyonce movie. They were making 50% off of every ticket sold in other theaters, bro. Well, maybe not 50. I think the theaters, of course, took a cut from AMC because I don't think Taylor Swift was going to give up some of her 50%. But like AMC,
Shake a leg. We've only got a minute. And the ring's
and
right
merch sales, concession sales. I think it's funny though to see bashers on like stock feeds and stuff talking about AMC and like movies and stuff, and they're like, bro, they would have to like raise the price of tickets to $40 for AMC to be able to pay off debt from ticket sales. It's like, dude, like these people are obviously just bashing the company. Anybody that knows anything about movie theaters knows that movie theaters make a majority of their money from concessions anyway. They don't even make that much money from tickets. So the fact that people are out here acting like AMC's got to make all that money to pay off debt from ticket sales? Nah, bruh. I'm pretty sure 70% of their revenue from theaters comes from concessions. What they should do is raise the price of concessions, but nah, that probably wouldn't be a good idea. Concessions are already, they already cost a lot. But they do bring in some good money. I would like to know, I actually haven't looked at the stats, but I would like to know how much like ticket prices have gone up since inflation and maybe concession prices. I don't know if concession prices have gone up. I don't know if they can really raise those up that much. They were already like super high. But hey, I mean, I'm not telling you to invest in AMC stock, but it is at all-time lows, and the company is not in a worse situation than it was during COVID. I mean, sure, maybe it's got less time to pay off that debt, but it's doing a lot more towards paying off that debt than it was during COVID. I'm sorry, I like talking about AMC. I have spent like the past 3 years doing you know, due diligence, looking into AMC and stuff, the news and stuff. It is funny because they do dilutions now. Their CEO's been diluting the stock to so they've been selling shares for money or debt forgiveness. And I think it's funny how much people be like trashing the CEO and stuff because of dilutions. AMC, the stock is owned 90%, or it was. Now it's 80% retail owned. Institutions have actually been buying in AMC. What a surprise. But 80% retail owned. So that means that retail, which is the average investor, anybody outside of institutions, owns 80% of the company. So technically, it is retail's company and therefore retail's dead. So people that want to complain about the CEO diluting the company, why? Retail literally owns the company. It's retail's it's retail's job to pay off debt pretty much. Might as well be. Retail owns the company. I don't know why people are complaining about the CEO diluting shares, like as if there's some other solution to the problem. It's $2 billion.
New kill leader? Not for
I'm not going to act like diluting at all-time lows is a smart decision though, but I haven't even gotten into the market corruption or anything or why AMC's at all-time lows for no reason. I'm not going to get into all that. That's tinfoil hat stuff. I only like speaking about facts now. If it's not facts, I don't want to talk about it. A lot of that market corruption stuff is, you know, behind the curtain. Nobody knows the facts. There's just a lot of opinions and assumptions and educated guesses and stuff based on data. But hey, I mean, if I was an institution, if I was a hedge fund and we were in COVID still, right? If we were back in COVID and I had millions of dollars and had control over stock prices and where shares went and you know, had the ability to short companies and make money off of them going bankrupt, I would also take advantage of a movie theater closing every single location during a pandemic and short the ever-loving shit out of that stock. But that's just me. I don't know. Maybe not everybody would do it, but yeah, right. So yeah, what I just said I would do is what I'm guessing a lot of hedge funds and institutions did to AMC during the pandemic. Same thing they did with GME. They thought that these companies would go bankrupt during the pandemic. And then retail swooped in and saved those companies, bought in all of the real shares, all those naked shorts that institutions were selling to retail to synthetically dilute the flow, drop the price synthetically. It didn't work. It's been 3 years. None of those companies are bankrupt yet. Only company that has gone bankrupt that was a meme stock was Bed Bath & Beyond, and that shit was already getting replaced by Amazon. It's the same thing, except cheaper and better. So of course Bed Bath & Beyond was gonna go bankrupt. You would not have catched me pumping. I mean, it would have been pumping because Bed Bath & Beyond was bound to go bankrupt anyway. So if I was promoting Bed Bath & Beyond, I would have been pumping, which is why I never promoted Bed Bath & Beyond. I'd never invested in Bed Bath & Beyond. But AMC and GME's not going bankrupt. Are you stupid? AMC's not going bankrupt either. I mean, they might, but we got 2 years to find out. Let me tell you what, don't invest money into AMC that you're not willing to lose. GME, on the other hand, though, I don't think GME is going bankrupt anytime soon. They don't got debt. They got cash in hand. They don't have to dilute. The stock is reaching all-time lows again. Bruh, GME is different. GME is the OG meme stock. I might like AMC more, because I think AMC has more potential. But, I mean, you know, high risk, high reward. Right.
45 seconds and he's far.
AMC still has the risk of going bankrupt. GME doesn't. So when one of those squeezes, I'm gonna guess AMC squeezes more. It's at a lower price though, but I still think it's gonna squeeze more if it does squeeze. And let me tell you what, AMC ain't gonna squeeze when it finally pays off debt. All these stocks are gonna squeeze sometime within the next 2 years. You want to look at all those stocks. Look, if you have a stock app or something, look at GME, look at AMC, look at Hycroft Mining, HYMC. That's a company that AMC invested in. It's a mining company. They're starting to mine silver and gold this year, and of course they would be shorted the ever-loving shit out of too. You know how much they were shorted once AMC invested into it? Like crazy. Of course it was. Hycroft Mining. It's only like, I think it's valued at like less than 10 million right now on the market. And gold prices are going up, silver prices have been going up. Silver prices are manipulated. Some people think silver prices have been heavily shorted for the longest time. And silver prices squeezed. And then they had to halt it, take everything back, cancel all those trades. And you know, you can't be letting those orders through when they cause the price to squeeze. Come on now. We can't be having a celebration too early. But let me tell you what, market's at all-time highs. It's like, sure, a lot of it sounds conspiracy theory, tinfoil hat and stuff. But like, bruh, come on now. People don't even bother listening to me on stream. Am I that crazy? Is it that crazy? I mean, sure, I understand people are spending a lot of their money these days and don't have extra money to be putting into investing. But like, buy a share a day. Again, don't invest money you're not willing to lose into something like AMC, because bankruptcy is always an option. It's different type of investing than in like if you were investing in Apple or into the market. Like, sure, throw as much money as you in there. The U.S. economy is not going anywhere, right? But like, if you're trying to make it rich, if you're trying to get rich off of investing, off of independent investing stuff outside of 401ks, stuff like this, high risk, high reward. That's how you get it, bruh. Diversify. Don't throw everything into the same stock. There's smart investing. People judge me for it all the time, being like, "Why are you investing in AMC? It could go bankrupt in 2 years." Could. And I'm not telling you to put your entire life savings into this thing, but, bruh, like, it's worth $5 a share. It's high. When it squeezed the last time, which it's going to squeeze higher than last time if it squeezes again, but last time it squeezed to 400 bucks. 5 to 400? Are you 100x almost? 80x? Man,
I'm getting shot at.
you put in 1,000, that's 100 grand right there. If you sell it at its previous all-time highs, and you don't even gotta sell all the shares. That's the craziest thing. The crazy thing is that you can sell shares in batches. So you got 1,000 shares. Price goes up to 100. Sell 50 shares. There's 5K right there locked in. You didn't lose any money now. No money's lost. Every share you bought is free now. Every share you have is free now. You just made all the money back you invested, right? Let's say it goes up to like 1,000. Sell 10 shares. That's 10K right there. Sell 50 shares. That's 50K right there. You still got 900 shares. Let's say goes up to 5K. Sell 50 shares. That's 250K right there. Shoot, sell 200 shares at 5K. You got $1 million now. And you still got like 300, 400 shares left over from the 1,000 you bought at $5. And you turned 5K into $1 million and you still got a 30-year investment. You can play this stuff smart, bruh. It's just most people don't. Most people take the advice from freaking feeds and don't think about things logically. People on the feed be complaining, oh, the apes told me to hold it through all-time highs. No, we didn't. The people on the feed told you to do that, and they claimed they were apes, and they were talking a bunch of horse shit.
Getting shot at. I'm down.
What are you talking about, bro? Selling at all-time highs. Who said you had to hold all your shares to all-time highs, bro? Your decisions are your own. Holding through all-time highs is one of the dumbest decisions anybody can make. I don't know who convinced you to do that or why, but shoot. Why not sell some shares all-time highs? Let's say it does drop back down. Let's say it doesn't reach the price that you want to sell a majority of your position. Well, guess what? If it drops back down, you got so much money to be buying back in now. Again, not financial advice. I don't really care what you do with your money. I'm just saying there are so many ways to make money in the market, and there are so many people spreading lies and stuff about how you should invest. Oh man, Jim Crane, all these people, bro. Mainstream media's been talking about AMC for the past since the squeezes of 2021. And bro, like if it wasn't that big of a, if it wasn't a big deal, why are they talking about it? What reason do they have to talk about AMC? Is it the only company in the world that's got debt due in 2 years, so it might go bankrupt? Like I don't understand, bro. Tell me it's an oddball without telling me it's an oddball. Why is it an oddball? Because they know it's high risk, high reward, and they don't want you invested in it. They know that the more people that invest in it will make it easier for AMC to raise money for dilutions and therefore pay off the debt and make more money for the shareholders sooner and quicker. They don't want people in this play, bruh. I told my grandfather about it and he sold it. He sold the shares he had because the prices get too low. I swear I told him not to invest money. I told him to invest smart. I told him how to invest. I told him to save some in case it dropped again. And now he's selling because it dropped. I thought I told him it was most likely going to drop. What the fuck? I'm not talking to my grandfather about AMC again. I'm not even giving him stock advice again. This is the second time. Do I give him a third strike? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I told him about Neo and he sold that shit before it squeezed. He probably could have made 5 times the money he did. And he probably made a good chunk of money. If he invested 5K with when he was telling me he sold that, he probably made like 20K or something. He could have made 100K. But nah, he had to sell early. Because screw trusting me. Scared ass puss. Selling just because the price dropped. Yeah, because AMCO's dead and that debt day is getting soon. Of course the price is going to continue dropping. But let me tell you what. If things start looking good, they give people reasons to invest in it. Shoot, they convince institutions to invest some money into buying shares, and the price starts going up. despite the dilution, hey man, when that Taylor Swift earnings, bro, every earnings the price seems to go up some. There's high volume. High volume means people are trading it. Man, if they drop it to $5, please. Please. $5, please. Hey man, hey, whatever you want. Invest in GME if you're scared of losing money because the company's going bankrupt. Go spend that money on some alcohol instead. I don't care what you do with your money, bro. Go buy some $20 piece of plastic for $500. Give a flying what you do with your money, bro. What the heck? How did this happen? Oh man. Na 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 na. Say I'm wrong, bro. Say I'm wrong. I don't even care, dude. I don't even care if I lose viewers because of me talking about stocks. Screw them. I don't need this money anyway. I don't need viewers watching me. I'm not trying to make money. I know where I'm making my money. I know where I'm making my money is from the stock market. Because I know how to play that like a fiddle. Smart money's upset that there's new smart money that's outside of institutions. Smart money's upset that retail is learning. Maybe they should have realized how quickly information spreads around on social media before they start manipulating stock prices.
Skimmed up and ready to burn.
Listen and fight.
Let me tell you what though. When institutions found out how quickly information spreads on social media,
I'm the jump master.
they were sure quick in picking up that fact and using it to pay people to bash companies on social media.
Attention. First blood. Round 1.
Got our first worm food, compadres.
progress.
Attention. Delivering care package.
Care package dropping from low orbit. Barrel stabilizer here. Level 3.
Need Hemi? It's a Hemi in Apex.
Enemy rather close.
Dang it. Ah.
Yo, replicators coming in for a landing.
Deathbox here. Spotted what we science folk call a baddie. Extended light mag here. Level 3.
One more minute, amigo. Ring's right there. So close. So close.
Ring's near, darlings. We've got a whole 45 seconds of free time. Shields recharging.
Ring's around the corner and we've got 30 seconds.
And there's an evac tower here. Seconds. The ring's close. Bad guy, outside our orbit.
Ring's closing. I like pushing limits as much as the next guy, but we gotta go.
Check out that way. I can.
Care package being...
Guys, a care package.
F me, bruh.
They spotted me. I'm taking shots. Listen, let's move here. Power. A broken enemy shield.
Amigo.
Recharging my
Beginning ring countdown.
I set the portal. Oh, I'm an evac tower, so I do. Care package over.
What are you waiting for? An invitation? Come on, get in the ring, compadre. Come on.
Diamond 2.
Hold on. You got this.
Observing this area.
Ring countdown.
Oh my gosh, 9. 9 points.
I'm not just about explosions. I also know about stuff. Like winning.
Pop the smoke, make 'em broke.
This is your champion.
I'm the jump master. Duh.
I'm Jump Master. I can already smell the blood. Stay out of my way. We should check out over there.
Hostile landed near me.
Buenos días. We need to get inside the ring. Pronto.
Defend here. Don't mess it up. Someone took first blood from me.
Oh, care package. Sweet.
We're a bit scattered. Check your maps.
We should check out over there.
Roger.
Can't escape.
Need optics for a marksman. Got some extra supplies here. You're welcome. Champion out.
There's no escape. I have some materials for us.
Thank you.
Have some materials for us.
Look at the chart. We're spread too thin. Got materials. New kill leader. Call him if you spot him. Materials. Check. Got an extended sniper rifle here. Level 3. Taking fire! Smoke out.
A broken enemy's shield.
Found extra supplies here. Arm up. Optics
Just
here.
try and
Mid-range.
escape.
Always better
First
than iron
kill.
sight.
Let's go here.
Give my shields a recharge. Replicator, give me a sec. Recharging shields.
Skin suit over here.
Negative. We're a bit scattered. Check your maps. Let's go this way.
Taking fire. I'm down. Next victim, right here.
Confirmed hit on target. Down to target. Reloading.
Someone's here.
1 minute. Rings nearby.
Spotting target here.
Just you and me. We'll have to move quick. That's how I like it. 45 seconds, but we could just walk it.
Here's our chance to recover a squad mate.
30 seconds until the ring closes. You like cutting it close, huh? I dig that.
Ten seconds. Ring's just ahead. Ring's moving. Hustle up.
Care package being delivered.
Care package incoming. Let's get to the LZ.
Rings nearby. 1 minute till close. Eyes up. Incoming replicator.
Top 2. Yes, sir. Let's get it.
Rings next door. 45. Three zero. Rings close.
Ten till ring closes. Ring's closing. I like pushing limits as much as the next guy, but we gotta go.
Care package touching down.
Care package over there. Let's get on that. Got trouble here.
Out there.
Come on in. Okay. Down an evac tower.
Didn't you hear, mate? These games take years off your life.
Enemy over there.
Dope. Hold up. Una momento, I'm sorry. I'm looking at stonks. Stonks. Alright. Alright. You skip the toilet.
Am I gonna reach 500? Also, when I said 500 top 5s, or however many actually have made top 5, a quarter of all the games I've played. In fact, I've made a third top 5 in all of the ranked I've played this season. Crazy.